Okay, so Motorola just announced the Moto Z3, and I have some mixed feelings about it because you get kind of mid-tier specs, I guess. Snapdragon 835, 4 gigabytes of RAM, 64 gigabytes of internal storage. You get a 6-inch Super AMOLED display, and it looks a lot like the Z3 Play, but the good thing is that it's priced at $480, which is really nice. It's a Verizon exclusive though, but the big deal about this thing is that it has 5G as a mod. So basically you just attach it and that will make it a 5G capable phone, which is kind of next level. All right. Oh, who's this right here, man?
Sup?
Oh,
Actually, you know, this is Cornel Singala. I'm just joking, my
Oh,
bad.
Singala's not here today. But what's popping with this new Moto phone, man?
Moto Z3, the new 5G Moto mod. All right. I like the Moto mod. I'll admit, I like it because I think they haven't confirmed that you can use this on any other Moto device as the Moto mod. Hopefully. But
so that means you can attach this to like a Z3 Play Z2, whatever.
That kind of stuff. So that's dope. It means you've got a 5G phone from 2016. This phone, on the other hand, I mean, I wish they introduced the Moto Mod 5G with a flagship phone, to be honest. 835 on there is cool. All the specs are cool for its price point. There's no shit in the phone on that part. But really, by next year, this phone with this mod will be outdated. That's the problem.
So what does that mean? You got to wrap this up. Does that mean this is a failure? Is it a fail?
It's rough. I'll put it that way.
Oh,
I'm gonna call
rough.
it. It's rough. It's gonna be rough. This is a success. This, not so much.
Anywhere to be.
Kevin,
Except the Cups
the
game.
Tech Ninja.
Hey man,
What is
you
up
know,
with this Moto Z3?
you want the real?
The realness.
I'm gonna give you the real.
All right.
We've seen it before, man. It feels very familiar. It feels like what I've seen it. Feels like I've used it before. But it's all about 5G today. That's what I'm excited about.
Yeah, the phone meant nothing. The 5G mod was what it was all about.
It was about the 5G, so, in my opinion.
So
that's exciting.
So what
yeah.
do you think? Is this phone dead or what? Dead on arrival?
Put a wrap in it.
Done?
Put a fork in it.
All right, let's throw it over there. Let's just throw it over there. Michael Josh, what's going on, buddy? Hey, tell me what you think about these phones.
I don't really know what I feel about the phone because they really talked about this 5G mod. So it's a great idea. I just can't wait till it's a reality. Then this can be a reality too. Otherwise, I think initial impressions, I think it's a good standard phone. I don't think it's gonna blow your socks off, except of course the internet speeds when all of this becomes a reality, maybe in 2019?
Yeah, so basically the phone itself though, without that mod, what do you think?
They really didn't talk much about the phone, right? So.
Well, what does that
I'd
tell
have
you
to-
then?
Which tells me, well, they're trying to keep it at a really affordable price point, so they're giving it last year's processor. So, I mean, for the average user, I don't think that's a bad thing per se. It's still a really good processor. The Pixel 2 XL runs off the same processor, so.
Yeah, and it's what, $480?
And it's $480. So I think that's a
not
very
bad.
important. That's the very important thing to talk about, the price. So for price and for performance, I think it's probably going to be a good all-around phone.
Lon.
What up?
What's going on, bro?
What's
All right,
up?
tell me about this phone. Tell me the truth. Don't sugarcoat it.
It's
I'm not editing anything. Don't play.
It's resident sleeper.
Is sleep like it's dead in its sleep, or is it? What is it?
Like, I mean, aside from the 5G, there's nothing too exciting about it. I mean, the specs are a little behind.
A little? Don't worry about what Android Authority got to say. Tell me what you got to say.
It's an 835, man. It's
Still a capable chip,
Yeah,
though.
it's
Come on.
It's still gonna be fast. I'm pretty sure performance is fine, but it's just like it's last year's processor, and the design is the same as the Z3 Play. It's like it's nothing.
So we're gonna sum it up. Out of 10, what do you give this?
I give it about a 3.
It is dead. These are the links that Mr. Mobile takes to give you the best videos on the internet. Look at this. Look at the wiping skills. You see this? David the Unlocker. Unlock me the truth right now on this
That's
Z3
all I do.
Play.
That's all I know
Tell
how
me.
to do. Is
Tell
unlock
me about
the
this
truth.
Z3 Play.
I only speak the truth.
Then tell me about the Z3 Play and what you really think about this. Come
The
on.
Z3 Play is a device that was
announced a while ago. So I don't know why you're asking about that.
Oh, Z3. Oh. Yo, these are facts. He got me. He just called me out on the video. Z3.
Okay,
not
all right, no,
Z3 plate. Facts. I meant Z3. You know what I meant. What do you think
I don't
about
know,
the Z3?
man. I thought we haven't talked in a while. I thought maybe you were asking me about an older phone that you're curious about.
Oh my God.
The Z3. There's Motorola people around. It's an amazing device.
Don't hold back because they're there, okay?
So what do I think of it? I don't know. I think
That says enough right there. You said you don't know.
I don't know. I plead the fifth is what I think about this
You
device.
plead the fifth.
Plead the fifth. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What makes this different than the Z3 Play? Honestly, besides maybe a little
The
bit
Snapdragon 835. The fact that it works on Verizon.
of and
And there's no Moto Mod in the box.
so
And it's $20 cheaper.
is that a loss or a win?
It's a good question.
All right, Michael Fisher,
Danny,
from Mr. Mobile. All right, so
that's
the
soft
consensus on this phone from
Yeah.
everybody
From everybody.
is, yeah, they're pretty much saying that it wasn't about the phone, it was about the 5G mod. So I want you to end this for me in some kind of wrap up on what you think this whole event was about and what you think about for the future of this phone.
I thought you brought me on to say something different. I thought you brought me on to say something profound, because I was literally about to say, yeah, this is the first time in memory for me that the mod has been not just more significant than the phone, but like the significant part of the event. Because I honestly don't know what the Charlie's leaving?
Yeah, sorry guys.
Cool.
All right, we got kicked out of the venue while Michael Fisher was talking, so hopefully I'll catch up with him now. There's gonna be drinks and stuff, so you know people are gonna get a little crazy. But what's awesome is we are in a suite now at Wrigley Field, which is amazing. I get to share it with these 4 other clowns in here.
What?
Yeah, clowns. See, when he popped up, you knew he was a clown. But this view is awesome from here.
I know,
because you're looking
at me.
I threw up a little bit in my mouth, but check this out. So take a look at that view right here. We get to watch the game from all the way up here. So I just got back to the hotel from the game. It was a lot of fun. I really didn't get to talk to a lot of people, so I just want to end with what I think about the Moto Z3. So what I think that it's priced really well at $480. But my biggest concern about this phone is maybe the longevity of this phone, even though that the 5G mod is groundbreaking in my opinion. I think it would make it the most usable 5G phone because number one, you have to think about battery life when a 5G phone actually gets implemented into a chassis pretty thin. You have to think like most 5G phones are going to be thicker and they're going to tap into the internal battery, but the 5G mod actually has a 2000 milliamp hour battery built in, so you think then that will give the whole entire phone a 5000 milliamp hour battery, and that should give you a better 5G experience when that is actually deployed. And that's the next thing, is when it's actually deployed. It's going to be 2019 and plus before we see that thing. So I'm not sure why they did that today and they announced it and we're still waiting on the services. So by the time that phone actually hits, or that mod actually hits, then the phone will probably be out of date and then we'll have a new phone. So I think it was more about the mod than it was actually about the phone today. So that's just my opinion. So let me know if you're gonna pick one of these things up or what you think about the Moto Z3. I think it's still a solid choice if you're on Verizon network and you want something that is in the mid-range with really good display, a good build, fingerprint scanner, obviously fast networking, and you know, let me know what you think about it. So I have mixed feelings, so let me know what you think about it in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one.